everybody. How's it going? It might be a little bit too late for you guys, but or my normal people. Oh my god, I say normal people now. Alright, so it might be a little bit too late for you guys, but I might just do like a general kind of like new moon spread for whoever shows up for this one. Hey, viewer number one. General new moon spread for tonight. Like if you guys just watched the live stream a little bit earlier. Hey, Miss Cuff, good morning from Wales. Oh shit, I got England. I got Wales in the house. Awesome. I got hello United Kingdom. Pup cheerio. Sorry. Hey, how's it going, Wales? Miss Kiff. So if you guys watched the live stream a while ago, I got this new divination cloth. It's called, what was it called again? It's called the Naked Heart Tarot Divination Cloth for tarot spreads. And I just got out of ceremony right now, consecrating it and consecrating the new deck that I got yesterday as well, from the same author and the same creator, Jillian C. Wade. You can go to jilliancwade.com to find out where to get these. No sponsorship or anything. I just love fucking products. Not products, but I just love cards and oracle decks and just the artwork and just the connections and stuff like that, right? So, on the live earlier, or the stream earlier, I did kind of like an unboxing of this beautiful cloth that I'm going to open up, and we are going to get into seeing what it's like, because we're going to be doing some new moon spreads tonight. For anybody wants to let me know that they want to do a new moon spread, I will do that tonight for you guys. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna open this up, kind of just so you to see what it looks like, and then I'm gonna go and check something out real quick while you guys take a look at this. All right, see how beautiful it is. I'm gonna take any questions you guys might have on it real quick before I start doing any of the new moon spreads. All right. And a new moon spread was like literally a little while ago, or let's see, the new moon was like at 9:30 my time, Pacific Standard Time. Incredible. I'll make sure I share your channel. Love your vibe. Found you through Light Girl Tarot, Wine and Tarot. Love your graphics. Thank you so much, Miss Kip. I actually used to do them on Facebook. I did something called Adam's Oracle Live on Facebook. And Light Girl just totally turned me on, like, and encouraged me to just bring it onto YouTube, and here we are. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so take a look at what all this is. You can see if you can zoom in or look closer a little bit. What I'll do is actually, here we go. You guys can take a I don't know, when I'm doing live streams and I'm focused on this, I don't like to leave my door unlocked down there because I'm on a second story. But yeah, stunning. What does each placement represent? So that's the great thing about this, is that it's the author has it set up to where you could intuitively just guess it. It comes with a little guidebook, but it's really kind of like an idea on how to kind of like put your spreads together, right? So, but really, it's really intuitively. It's really you just take on intuitively. So, like I was mentioning earlier in the live stream, you could watch the live stream too, Miss Kiff, when you're done here. But I kind of like showed and went over like each kind of like each little detail. So like right here we have like the scales, right? So like what are you trying to weigh out? What do you need decision over? Right here on the scales. Right here is like a tree with a crown. Like what are you dedicated into building, into growing, right? And each kind of like north, south, east, and west is represented with its kind of tarot card affiliate as well as its element. So we have Pentacles, which over here is, sorry, we have Cups over here, which is also an element of water. We have Pentacles up here, which is also the element of earth, right? And then we also have Wind over here, or air over here, which is also the sword. And it's also depicted with a nice little feather right here. So there's a lot of detail that's going on in here. All-seeing eye, butterflies, little sprout of little sprout book right here. Like there's a book, a sprout right here, and then a book on top of it, and then two wolves. Kind of like what are your inner instincts saying to you? You know, and also like actually like I could, you know, set the intention. You know, like what is you know, my spirit animal one is telling me. What is spirit animal two telling me? You know, or what is my inner instinct? What's the conflict between the two things that are howling at my attention? You know, so there's like so much um, stuff going on right now that you could, with putting the card over it, it's setting the intention or enforcing the tension even more. And I really think it helps with either new card readers or even like already existing ones, already like experts. It just helps, you know, get your intuition like going and connecting and just yeah. Let's see. I'm so glad you're are on YouTube now. I'm originally from South Africa, but going with the flow. I will watch live stream. I just woke up at 7:20 a.m. here. Love this. Do you love this? Do your now? Do you your? I know if you they ship to UK. I'm not sure if they ship to UK, but probably I got this off of Amazon, so you might be getting it if Amazon is in the UK. Okay, pretty sure Amazon's in the UK. In the UK. In the UK. Hmm. Miss Kiff, I'm having coffee with you, just so you know. All right. So, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing new moon spreads tonight, guys, or today. I'm gonna be doing new moon spreads for whoever wants them. You could throw in a donation if you want to. Just don't you even dare, because you are good in my book for right now. Not for right now, but you are good in my book. You know what I mean. So I'm gonna be doing new moon spreads, and so with because it's new moon, duh. And so with showing you guys the placements and what they're gonna represent, I'm gonna tell you guys already the setting the intention on what these where the cards are gonna go and what they're gonna represent. Okay, so we are going to be How about now? There you go. Wait 1 second. Bam. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for letting me know that that's what it was, guys. That's what it was. Sorry. You know what? Let me get back into that. Adam, your volume may be off. All right. You know what? Let's double check again. Thank you guys for showing that to me. Sound is perfect. Awesome. Cool. All right. So how about now, guys? Let me know. All right, so I don't know if you got that. Okay, so let me just go into this again. So like right here, real quick, right here we have the scales, which means like what do we have to decide over, right? So that would, oh wait, we're going into the placements of what there is, right? So up here in the top, we have the north, which is present moment as you appear in the present moment, right? And then we have gratitude right here, which is what you can be thankful for that has led you to this present moment, right? And then we have desire. What is your highest self? What is your highest self's most desire going into this moon cycle, right? And then right here for placement 4, we got release. What blockages you need to release to bring your desires into being. And then right here for self, or it's not self, but action step 5. For 5, the placement 5 is your action step. And that is going to be action step needed to help manifest desire into existence. Okay, so this is gonna be the new moon cycle, right? So as you can kind of like see, kind of makes out kind of like the either the new moon, like the very like blank moon, or the very small slim crescent of the new moon, right? So that's what it's gonna play out to. So again, kind of like up here in the top, this is like our gonna be first placement, and that is going to represent like as you appear in the present moment, in your fullness, in everything that you are, in all your abundance. And then like what led you here, kind of like your wisdom to distinguish that, which is represented by the owl right here with a two-headed Pegasus for travel. What led you here? East, which is the element of air as well. Just like what are you ready to attack with? How are you going to go after that desire? Like what's your highest self most desire? Air is also the element of intellect and of the mind, right? And then also we're going to be going in right here for placement 4 for release. Like what do we need to know, right? What do we need to know? What's being revealed to us as a blockage that we need to release. And then right here for placement 5 is also going to be what's going to be our action step. What's our opportunity represented by the wand to help manifest a desire, okay? So that's going to be going on right now. So I'm going to be doing new moon spreads. You guys let me know how you guys want to be doing that. I'm just doing it. You guys let me know if you guys put a donation in or not. Here is going to be some of the links. If you guys want to get in on a more personified new moon spread, I'm going to be kind of like, this is kind of not be quick, but if you guys want to go in on a new moon spread that's more personified for you, yes, definitely good for beginners. Definitely, especially like the symbology on where things are at. There's so many spreads that depend on. I never really account for using spreads, right? I never really. I have like past, present, future, 1, 2, 3 different decks. I just recently started to account for what are you to know, the lesson and the gift kind of way of reading spreads, right? And then also there's spreads that I've created, which I have EBCO, which is my Ethereal Business Creators Oracle reading, which is a spread that I created. It has 3 different decks in it. Let's see, I have my relationships reading. That's a reading between you and your partner on what's going on, how things are going, and what to do to keep it going, or what to mend it. Let's see, I would like a new moon spread here. Awesome, cool, on YouTube. I do these readings available by appointment, so I'll be sending those links in. So here's like some of the links for those appointments, right? And like here's EBCO right here in the link as well. And this is my relationships reading. You might get spammed with all those links right now. So those are the kind of readings and spreads that I've done. But free-handedly, general readings, I don't do really Celtic Cross for anybody, or like kind of like see a different spread. It's like 1, 2, 3 that you'll see. But here I'm gonna be doing new moon spread to show you like the placement and like how you could be inspired by some of the other symbols of the placement to go deeper into your readings, to use the symbology and the intentions and the understanding. Because yeah, you could totally read, the Thoth Tarot, you could read all the books back and forth, up and right, left and down. In the end, it's always going to come back to your it's always going to come back to your intuition and your intention on reading. Your intuition and your intention. That's it's going to boil down to. Like, what's coming up to you? What's being revealed to you? How are you seeing the threads being connected to the tacks on the corkboard kind of thing, right? So let's get these things started. All right, guys. Viewers number 1, 2, and 3, welcome. All right, so Miss Cap, you said I would like a new moon spread. Cool, awesome. Let's do it. So some of the decks that I have going on today is I have this Osho deck going on, and this Osho deck is going to be for clarity cards. I believe it's a very beautiful deck to use for clarity cards. It's some of the nice sense of what the messages are, and right away I put up the Fool. That's a really cool card to have, the Fool right there. Boop. And then this is just going to be for clarity cards, and this deck is going to be connected to whatever one I feel called for things that you might be blocked for, some things that I might need more clarity on, for more personified what's coming up for you person, right? Not so much of like what's telling the story. And then also for non-donator people, the people that just want their readings, I don't know, fuck that, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna go by off of spirit, whatever I feel connected to. All the readings are all the same. Whatever message comes to you needs to come to you. All right, so here we go with Good Tarot right there. So Good Tarot is gonna be for some of the readings as well, for the main ones that are gonna go in placement. Clarity cards are gonna be for clarity, right? And let's see. I am pulling out my own writer deck tonight. I don't really usually pull this out for streams, but it's going to be starting to come out now. So we have writer going out right now too, and so that's going to be coming out for us, doing some of the placements as well. So we just like where it's at, all right? And then we have our new friend tonight. We have a Mo. I named it a Mo. So this is the new deck that I got, that I just did a unboxing for yesterday. It's called Antiquities of Magic Oracle. So the emphasis on this deck is that it picks up on the subtle small symbols that are probably on the sides of the writer deck, things that we don't normally like pick up on for symbology, or actually probably the things that we probably need to do more payment sent new moon spread. Let's break in the merch. Oh my god, Jess, you are amazing. So let's do this. So, and this is what that deck looks like. And so in my ceremony a little while ago with consecrating it, I just got the feeling of it, and the feeling of it is very like old Victorian type, and very like southern charm, southern wit, and I got this like very nice like southern belle charm, womany type energy from it. So that's what I got from this deck. This is the energy that I feel resonating from this deck. And but not so much like southern charm like as in full nicety, but like that southernness where she could, be as, as pleasant as a April shower, but as harsh as an August typhoon, whatever that is with the analogy. But there we go. So here we are this is going to be one of the oracle decks for clarity as well. All right, and so just some of the artwork. Ooh, that's a perfect one to land on for artwork. So we have moon as influence. Just perfect. New moon influence. I hope this is a good influence on you guys. All right, there we go. Let's break in the new merch. All right, cool. So let's get this going. Let's get this started in here. Let's get this started in. All right, let's do this. Move some stuff aside. Get this thing going. All right, guys. As you guys know, I already have some things going on right now. I have my Ascended Masters candle already going, right? And then I have, you know what? I might. Oh, there's my lighter. I have my Ascended Masters candle going. I'm gonna get my sage going. I need to get some Palo Santo still. I've ordered off Amazon like 3 times already, and I still haven't ordered Palo Santo. Damn it. It's an awesome deck for sure. The artwork is mesmerizing. You said you got yours too, right, Jess? Today you got yours today. All right, let's get this going, guys. All right, so I haven't really woken up. The 2 Oracle decks are open up. Rider deck is Ma waking up right here. Kind of feel like some of my decks have female energy, right? Except for this one, the Osho deck. The Osho deck that I have right here. This one has a very masculine energy. It felt like I had a very old energy, and when I thought that, it looked like it got offended, and the imagery of an old man changed into a younger, handsome, like type Asian looking man, right? Oriental looking dude. And I'm like, all right. He's like, did you? And so just like the imagery and the connection to the personality. Yes, please, Miss Kiff. Please, I would totally enjoy that. You know what? I'm actually gonna share this on mine. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna share this on mine. New moon readings. Boop. Just gonna put that right there. Bam. You're welcome, Facebook. All right, cool. Awesome, cool. I'm going to thank you, Miss Kith. Awesome, Jess. All right, so we're gonna primarily use the Rider deck because, you know, there's no denying its ability. It's classic. Its energy is just like still profound as the first time as we do actually pick it up. A lot of new readers, this is their deck. This is the first thing. This was not my first one. This is actually, believe it or not, this is my 3rd deck that I've ever had, I believe. Yeah, I believe this is my 3rd deck that I've ever had. Or maybe it's my 2nd. Yeah, I think it's my 3rd or my 2nd deck that I don't want to say my 3rd. With this new moon, I feel good. I feel better connected to understanding that, you know, the new moon is the best time to set intentions and connect to things that you let go of and why you let go of them with the ending of that past moon, that last phase. And this is kind of like that final like goodbye to those past things from the last round of the moon cycle. And now it's like, okay, that was done. Good, bye. What do I want now? What do I want to create now? How are we going to create this? Like, what results do I want to extend on? What more do I want to receive and achieve? Right? So this is perfect. This is like the perfect sense of like receiving right now. This is the perfect time for receiving that. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to give you guys something cool to look at other than my beautiful face. There we go. Usually, so I had to, because I got the cloth, I had to totally rearrange my setup the way I had it, right? So now when I do transparent tarot, I might have to just put a white cloth overwards and just do like kind of like 3 cards pulls with transparent tarot. All right, Rider Wade's woken up. You good? Yep. see. We got. Alrighty, guys. Let's get a little touch on all of them. I don't know how you guys feel, but I love really thick decks of tarot cards. I love really thick decks of tarot cards. I love how thick that is. I love how thick that is. You know, it's just the way it feels in your hand. This feels like there's a plethora of, like, you know. Alright. I love this. You have such a gift of experience. Thanks. You know, and I used to be a chef for like 10 years. I was an executive chef for 10 years. And there had to be so much explaining and wanting to make sure people understood what you're doing. And also, I think it also comes from when I was a massage therapist. I don't know. I think I just wanted to, you know what? You want to know where it comes from? Is having to make sure I knew what I was talking about. Like, I had 3 older brothers, and, you know, having 3 older brothers, and them, I was like, oh, shut up, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. As always the thing, right? When you sounded a little too smart or a little bit too, like, into something, there was always that, like, kind of, like, cut down, like, kind of, like, thing. And, like, you know, just like big brothers do that kind of stuff. And so I always took it to heart. I always really took it to heart that, you know, maybe I don't know everything. So I took it into heart of, like, wanting to explain and wanting to do it in a way that it's fun or educational or it's understandable and that it could be received. And so, yeah, Chef Adam was a while. Chef Adam went on for a long time. All right. Here we go. And, you know, it's just like, I want to call it during my witch trials. Like, you know, I just put the tarot cards away for a bit. I took the tarot cards away for a while, and and yeah, and I'm glad they freaking reemerged because I never lost this, and I'm glad that I never did. All right, one more. This deck is so petite. This deck is super small, and just like the Southern charm that it is and has. It is petite. It is small. It would be like the petiteness of a Southern belle, right? Compared to, like, you know, the Rider right here. How small it is. Everything. I cooked everything. I just intuitive. I was intuitive chef as well. My background in cuisine in food was vegan and vegetarian cuisine, and then from that it went into everything else. Like, I could make the best steak in the world. I've had people tell me that that have traveled the world. I've had people just, you know, call out to me to want to just tell me how great my food was. From just, yeah, not that I was ever fucking at a Michelin star chef. I was like at one of those places that would be like on those hole in the wall places that you wouldn't normally find unless somebody told you about it. And yeah. Delicate handle with care. Alright, cool. Alrighty, guys, let's do this. They're all woken up. Thanks. Alrighty. Alright, Jess. Let's do this. You're gonna be first. And then, Miss Kiff, I got you coming up next, right? So, for new moon spreads, tonight, for the present moment, as you appear in the present moment. Alright. So, let's get it going. Let's get this turned a little bit more over here. There we go. I'm like hugging this bar right here. You guys should be seeing it. Let's do this. Boop. There we go. Let's see. Let's see, Miss Kid, what are you saying? I started turning in on my intuition and cards in March 2020. I felt alone, even though I wasn't, and my Saturn return started. I have 2 tarot decks and 10 oracle decks. I am more intuitive to my oracle decks. You know, when I started coming back, when I took that break from it, like I said, one of the first decks I bought was the Good Tarot, right, from Colette Baron Reed, and it's a mixture between oracle and tarot deck, because I hadn't had an oracle deck ever, so I was reluctant to kind of buy one to see if it was just like wishy-washy or like kind of flu. But when I got the Good Tarot, I saw like, oh, okay, I got it, I get it, right? And then the Enchanted Map was actually my first oracle deck for as long as I've been doing it. Hey Elle, how's it going? Make some coffee. Alright, I started tuning in. Second tarot, awesome. Oracle decks, I'm still connecting to my tarot. Tips for tarot. Tips for tarot. I'm getting you in, Jess. Tips for tarot. I would say consecrate them, connect with them, use them as much as you can in the beginning, as soon as you get them. Like, as much as I read, like, I don't abuse the connection to them. There's something really amazing when you have a connection with them. It's kind of like if they're your friends, they're your tools, they're your allies in a way, right? Especially divination. In divination, there's tools and then there's allies, which I'm starting to understand in a way, right? There's tools and then there's allies. So divination is an ally in a way. It's not so much as a tool, but it's so much as an ally, right? So it's like using it over and over and over again to make or try to understand the simplest of decisions, you know, that are not really detrimental to your growth. That's kind of like constantly tapping your friend on the shoulder, asking for every single little thing of advice. It's kind of like that. So that's the way I see it for myself, right? And divination or card reading. So like my friends are usually surprised when they find out that I don't read a lot for myself. Like I mainly have a Monday ceremony where I read 4 cards for myself on what am I to know, what's the lesson, and what's my gift for the week. And that's about it. That's about as much as I read for myself. Very like last night I had a really intense really intense call with this guy that I am in something with, a situation thing or whatever, and I needed to pull some cards. I needed to get some clarity, and just told me already something I already needed to know. I already knew, right? So yeah, you can't sleep? Well, welcome. You're in the right spot. I can't sleep either. I've been having some dark nights of the soul the last few nights, so this is a way to keep me away from it. All right, Jess, let's get you in. I hope you're still here. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's get new moon in for Jess, all right? Let's get new moon in for Jess. Let's do all the spreads at once. Let's get all the cards in. What do you need to show me for Jess? Show me Jess. Show me Jess's new moon. What is she expecting this month? There we go. Here we go, Jess. We got our first 2 right here for your where are you at, like as you appear in the present moment. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave those covered up right now. All right, so here we go. We're gonna be choosing placement number 2, which is representative to gratitude, right? Like, what can you be thankful for? Okay. Like, what can you be thankful for? What can you be thankful for that has led you to this area? or to this moment in your life and this present moment. So that's representative to knowing with the owls and also with the Pegasus right up here, the double-headed Pegasus. Maybe some messages for me? Definitely. You know, she did tell me that she mentioned me. But I will, definitely. Alright, so here we go for your second placement. 1, 2, 3. Show me her gratitude. Alright. And then for third placement, your desire. What is your highest self most desiring for going into this moon cycle, okay? 1, 2, 3. Right over here. Let's do this. And then, let's see. Let's go into your fourth placement. This is for your fourth placement right here. Like release. What is your blockages? What do you need to know? What does Spirit want you to know, like for you to release at this moment, okay? Like what are you to know? Alright? I might do this sideways next time. Alright, what do you to know? 1, 2, 3. What do you to know to release? What blockages are there? That's for like blockages. Justice is for you, okay? And then we have your action step. Your action step to manifest this. Your action step to manifest this into mother freaking existence, girl. 1, 2, 3. Right off the top. Bam. Okay? So there we go. So there we are for tarot, and then your overall theme right here. Your overall theme is working it, girl. Working it. You got 10 of Wands right there. We're working it right there. 10 of Wands, working it, which means you know already, girl. You know already that you have to do all the work in a way. Like nobody's gonna do it. Like nobody's gonna show you how to do this. Nobody's gonna show you to do that anymore. You know that you gotta do it. Nobody's gonna step and be like, oh, let me do this for you. Let me do that for you. So this is the theme. This is the theme that you know that you gotta go into boss mode. Okay? This is your theme, boss mode. Alright? Overall theme, boss mode. So, as you appear in this present moment as well. So, theme is boss mode, but how you are appearing right now in the present moment. Okay? Emperor, boss mode, like I said, right? Boss mode, this is how you're appearing in present moment. Even that's probably coming in with studying. Even that's how you probably are coming in with the way you're receiving right now. Knowing that if you put it out there, you'll get it back as a fucking boss. That's how shit works. You putting it out there ensures how you get it back. Right? Full on understanding of purest intention. Right? For the emperor. Like emperor, like, oh, he's a king. Might think not so much right-minded thoughts. But you know what? Emperors are fucking noble. Real kings inspire fucking entire kingdoms. It's not dictatorship that they represent. It's inspiring nobility and honor, loyalty. Okay, so this is how you're showing up. And that's not what it means right here, right? This is like oh, I had to do all the work and no, that's not what the overall theme is. It's like it knows that nobody's gonna fucking do it unless you do it. Nobody's gonna step up and do it. You know that you have to be the one that steps up and do it like a boss. Okay? I like my pointer. Like a boss. Okay? So what's this other one then? Yeah, what's this other one? Let's see what else. How else are you showing up? What does this mean? Ooh, all right. We got right here. We got 4 of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, we got 4 of Cups right here. 4 of Cups is coming in is like, man, I don't wanna. It's almost kind of like you know you have to now. There's so much stuff on your plate already, and here comes another one. So it's like this other one that showed up, whatever this thing of the things that are on your plate, this other one that's showing up is the thing that put you into boss mode. Okay, so this is how you're showing up, right? This is how you're showing up in this new phase of the moon, right? Is like you are the emperor, what caused it is right behind you. This new thing that showed up, this new, not even emotional thing, but kind of just this new thing being handed, of course, being handed to you right there. And we got the knowledge thing. So I want to represent right here. We got this thing sprouting up, with homie right here, next to a tree. I'm gonna say that something like this is gonna be representative to your desire, right? So, this new obligation, this new either emotional obligation or this new thing that you want to fulfill about yourself, is what's causing you to get into boss mode. Not Empress mode, because Empress is like building and nurturing and whatnot. This is like taking fucking responsibility, taking like ownership, taking like the dignified lead in the role that you want to, get to, right? All right. What's next? Let's see. Let's go to gratitude. Right? This is going to be your second placement. Like, what can you be thankful for that has led you to this present moment? Right? That's right here. What led you? What is this going to show you? Okay. Ooh, there we are. King of Pentacles. Be thankful for everything. Everything. This is just a reminder. Every single little tidbit. And you know this, and you have this understanding that every single little thing has its meaning and its purpose for how you got here. Even right here, right now. Even for our conversation earlier, what we were talking about. Everything has its moment. Everything has its reason to what it's connecting to and the why. Right? So, King of Pentacles, yes, what brought you here? I don't know, maybe some money brought you in. Maybe some financial abundance. Or maybe just abundance in general. Because right here with, right here on the top right here, with it being a pentacle, I want it to be, see how it represents the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So it means that you're abundant in all these elements, not just financial, not just material things, but you're abundant. That's how you got here. Abundant thinking, knowing that it has to be there, and your ability to be abundant and show abundance towards others. That is what got you here. And that's what's going to keep you going as well. Continue on that abundance that you love to show and that you have about you in like more inwardly. Like, this is about this nobility right here, is because you are abundant in not just immaterial things, but you are abundant in the elements of fire. You're abundant in the elements of water. You're abundant in the elements of earth. You're abundant in the elements of fire, air, all of those. I just said fire twice, but you know what I mean, right? It's showing your abundance in all of those, as well as their corresponding traits. That's what creates the Emperor. That's how you got here, by having these and imbuing these within you. Okay, so let's go into your desire. What's the highest self's most desire going into this moon cycle? Okay, so let's do that. Bam. Page of Pentacles. With it being upside down, being selfless, to show that that's not what you're about. Gain or that you're not about gain. Right side up, it would mean like the aspirations. It would be about the aspirations, like, what could I get for this? Like, what could this give me? Like the way that he is holding the pentacle up. I wonder what this could get me. Right? I wonder what this abundance could get me. How could I get more of this? Now, with it being upside down, it's like, that's not what you're about. And you want to have this desire. Like, what's your highest self most desire going on into this? Is to not be about that kind of gain. right? There's something different. There's something different about what you're trying to gain, and it's not like currency. It's not materialistic things. That's not what you're trying to gain. You're trying to gain everything but that. Let's get some clarity. What is she trying to gain? Amo, show me. What is she trying to gain, Amo? What is she trying to gain? Amo, you got me? Let's do another one. Right off the top. Ooh, there we go. Did you see that? Amo just spoke. Amo just spoke. She shot that one out. That is freaking awesome. Castle alignment. This is what you're trying to gain. This is what you're trying to gain. Let's see that. Let's see. Let's see that. I'm waiting. Whoa, there you go. You saw that, right? And this is what you're trying to gain. Going beyond the 3D realm. Materializations. So this is what you're trying to gain. Castle alignment. I was just watching the replay on that card shootout. So this is what you're trying to gain. Alignment. This is what matters to you. Not that. Not financialness. Not materialistic. Because alignment is going to get you that anyways. That's a byproduct. A lot of people don't understand that is a byproduct. Finances and materialistic thing, that's a byproduct of what you really, really want to build when you get into alignment. What we're really building, that castle is what's capable when you are working into alignment. And not many people understand how powerful alignment is. Alignment is the main ingredient in ascending. And that's what I do in my coaching. I teach my clients how to align, awaken, arise, align, ascend. All of those things. Awaken, arise, align, ascend. That's how it goes. You awaken to knowing that there's something different, that there must be a better way. You arise to wanting to take the first action steps to discover where it's at, and then you align to your higher purpose. You arise to the discovery of your purpose, and then you align with it, and then you ascend. You ascend to the next level, the next level, to do it all over again. All right. So here we go. So what are you trying to gain? Castle alignment. That's what you're trying to gain. That's what you're getting. Alignment into it. That's what you're getting. You're getting a more clarified feeling of alignment this new season. All right. So here we go for your release. Like, what are your blockages? What are your blockages? All right. Let's see. What are her blockages? You ready? Ooh, the sun. Putting too much on your plate. I already want to feel like that's a lot, like putting too much, being too much. Right? So like, what is blocking you? I would say like that's too, like being too much or having too much. Taking too much of the spotlight. Oh, well, it's right side up. Yeah, it's right side up. But this is affirming. The intention for this placement is what's blocking you. So if it was right, if it was upside down, I would be like, oh, you're not showing up enough, and you need to show yourself more. And okay, right side up, and then with the intention of it's blocking you. What's blocking you is thinking that you're too much. Ooh, you got that right? Right? It's thinking that you're too much. Here's the thing: is like what might be blocking you is the idea that you're too much. Do you think that? Do you feel that? Do you think you're exuberant? Do you think you're eccentric? Right? Too bright, being too bright. Because when you're awakened and you're awoke and you're alit and you're inspired and you're aligned, some people might, be calling the fool. But people wish they could have that bliss, though. I wish people would know that they could have that bliss. Guys, I'm doing new moon readings, guys, tonight. If you guys want to let me know that you guys want to be on the new moon readings and put into a donation if you guys feel so aligned or called to, I would so love to do new moon readings for you guys tonight, okay? I'm right in the middle of Jess's. So here it is, like right here. It's like, it's telling you what the block is. And even with the all-seeing eye, like what it's gonna be trying to tell you, what's hidden to tell you, what's underneath, what's the third eye trying to tell you, as well as the butterfly to change that. Well, how are we gonna change it? So if it's blocking you, if this spot is meant to what's blocking you, I'm gonna interpret it and intuitively connect to the idea that you might think that you're too bright. Or that you shine too bright, that people might need to wear sunglasses. Well, bitch, let them wear the motherfucking sunglasses. Right? I realize why, like, I try to look at two places at once sometimes. Right? So let them wear the sunglasses. Right? Don't fear that. Release that block that you might be too bright. That's the main thing, is to release the block that you might be too bright, because you're not. Wait. You are bright. Right? You are bright. Release the block that you might be too bright for people. No, you're just showing other people that they could shine as bright as you are. All right. All right, so here we go into your action step. And when you release that block, but real quick, when you release that block, Jess, right, that you think that you're shining too bright for people to stand, or who am I to shine so bright? When you release that, that's how you bring the desire of alignment into flourishing. All right, release that block that you're shining bright. Gotcha. All right. All right. So action step. Okay. So action steps. So your most needed, like the action step to get your most needed desire achieved. Right. So here we're gonna go. Your action step. So your action step to get your most needed, the action step needed to help manifest the desire into existence. The action step to manifest the desire needed into existence. Okay, got it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna actually pull some of these clarity cards first to see what Amo is already, telling us. All right. We're gonna see. So Amo is already telling me those two right there. She already flicked them up for me. So Mo's already telling me those right here, and yeah. So let's do this. Let's see what the action step is. Ooh. We got 4 of Pentacles. And Pentacles right here, Pentacles right there, Pentacles right there. Can I have a pentacle right there, right there? Right there, right there. Four of Pentacles. Your action step. Anchoring into your abundance. Okay? So it's really like anchoring into your abundance, anchoring into it, anchoring into all the ways that you're abundant, how you are grounding into your abundance, right? How you are grounding into it. How are you stepping into your abundance, right? How are you stepping into it? How are you getting in there with the 2 feet right here? How are you holding on to your abundance, right? And then also, how can you create more? So really what it's coming into is like stepping into your abundance and into a more abundant mindset, because I love the way that it's just speaking of it right now. This is where you're at. The Emperor coming up right here. Okay? Straight down to abundance, right? Like, how do you get more? It's just like figuring out how to anchor into more abundance. But it's not financial. It's like okay, I'm abundant in my friends and my relationships. How do your relationships get richer? I am abundant in the opportunities that are presented to me. How are you stirring the pot in situations to create more opportunities? Right. So this is the connection to anchoring into more abundance. Let's do these clarity cards. Yeah. Well, what does this mean? What do you mean anchoring into more abundance, Adam? Let's figure that out, right? All right, key. Reveal. What are you revealing to me? This is your revealing. What are you revealing to me? Darn it. I'm being a little bit secretive right now. What are you revealing to me? What is your action step? Key and coffin. The reveal is inevitable. So we might be waiting for a reveal. We're connecting to what might be thinking that we need a key or a supreme signifier for us to understand what this means. But just what does it mean to you? Right? What does anchoring into your abundance mean to you? What could this mean to her? Osho, tell me, what could this mean to her? What could this mean to her? Ooh, compromise. That's what it is. So coming up with a decision to make, where it's coming into like hankering into yourself, your self abundance, over compromising with somebody else and somebody's wants over yours. That's a good one. Compromise. So that's what's coming up. So your action step, it's going to be coming up to a compromise. That's where you're going to really decide what's important to you, right? So so this compromise card right here is coming up to show us that this is why we need to hanker in. We need to hanker into what we want in this compromise. Stay vigilant, so when this might come up, because this is going to be revealed and it's inevitable that a compromise is going to be on the way, that's going to show you that you need to be there. So your action step is to hanker in to what really you want. What do you want to ground into? What do you want to hold on to? And what do you want to create in the sense of abundance? All right. So there's a compromise coming up that's going to determine more of this. Boom. Alrighty, Jess. There you go. Thank you for your reading. I mean, thank you for your donation, Jess. I really appreciate that. And thank you for letting me be you're the first person to get a reading, other than me, with the Amok deck, with Antiquities of Magic Oracle. That's what I'm abbreviating the deck to, a mo. Alright, let me do a little rinse cycle on the decks real quick. While I'm doing that, let's see, who wants to go next? Let me see, let me scroll. What do you get? Well, I need to get that deck. I love it. I can't sleep. Awesome, too much. Oracle decks. Who did anybody else donate? I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. Jess, you said a payment, donate, sent to. It's not too much. All right, Miss Kiff, you got you. Coming up next, okay, Miss Kiff? Let me just do a nice little cleansing. 1, 2, 3. I was trying. I was gonna. Thank you. I like how you did that, Spit. Awesome. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate that. Alrighty, Jess. Thank you so much, Jess. I want to say thank you again. And then Miss Kiff, I made coffee, so all good. All right, here we go. Cheers, because we're gonna do some epic shit right now. Wait, you gotta zoom in on the coffee. Bam, epic shit. Alrighty. Let's do this. Alrighty, so we're gonna be doing new, for people that are watching that are new, we're doing new moon spreads. So we're going into the placements of what they actually mean. If you guys need a reminder, new moon spreads. See, we have the present moment, right? Where we're at, how we're showing up, what God is here, having appreciation for what God is here, right? What we can be thankful for, what God is here. And then we also have the desire, like what's our highest, most desire that we're going to see during this new moon cycle. And then we have release of the blockages that we have. Hey everyone, hello from Australia. What's up, Susan? Hey Australia, how's it going? We got Wales and we got Australia in the house. Awesome. So we have right here was going to be releasing of blockages right here, right? And then right here in South, we're going to have our action step, like what action step we need to help manifest a desire into existence. All right, so we're going to have that going on today, all right? Boop, 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 boop. All right, so Jess, got you coming in. I'm a ring freak. Where did you get your ring at? Oh, awesome. You know what? A friend of mine gave it to me. I was at a retreat in January last year. No, in July last year. No, this past July. And she had left it in the shower, right? And it was there for a few days, thinking she was gonna come and get it. And so finally, on the last day, I brought it to her, and I was like, "Hey, you left your ring, and I want to make sure you got it. It's a beautiful ring, and I wanted to make sure you got it back." And she said, "It is a beautiful ring, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah." You know what? You keep it. It's for you. It's brought me much joy the last few months, and now I hope it brings you joy. Labradorite is one of my favorite stones. It's one of my stones. It's like I've been so drawn to Labradorite. I have it everywhere. Like I actually have it right here on my desk right here with me. And so this is Labradorite. And the thing that I'm so bummed about is that it just broke the other day. The ringing came off of it. So I'm just using it during readings. I won't go out with it. It was like an everyday wear for me. So I won't go out with it. I'm using it just for readings, and to connect and to help connect, and whatchamacallit. And I'm looking for a jewelry repair place so I could fix it. I have the little thing that came off. Let's see, where did you get that ring at? Hi everyone, ring freak. I like Phoebe's love friends. I have problems. Yeah, and in that same outing, my friends got me this bracelet. This is a Labradorite bracelet as well, and it was made by a Native American in the area of Sedona. And I didn't know it at the time, but they bought it for me as a birthday gift, and they held it all the way till October to give it to me as a birthday gift. So that's some of my jewelry things. I like to wear jewelry with purpose. All right. Miss Kiff, you've been waiting. Let's do this. My dog's like just like asleep on the bed right here. All right, let's do this. Alrighty. Let's do a new moon spread for Miss Kiff. Miss Kiff, Miss Kiff. Let's do Miss Kiff's new spread. Miss Kiff's new moon spread. Miss Kiff's new moon spread. Miss Kiff's new moon spread. Alright, let's do it. What type of sage do you use? I believe it's like that white sage. I don't think it was anything special. I think the white sage or blue. No, I think it said blue sage. No. Blue sage is the smaller one. I think this is the white one. I love lapis lazuli, and rose quartz is one of my favorite ones too. Selenite, yes, I have selenite ones. Citrine, yes. May on the moon, what up, girl? How are you? How's it going? I actually have rose quartz underneath. I like to show this to people. A very close friend of mine. He was leaving on travel to go, do his thing, and he left me a set of some crystals that were really close to him. And so, I got one. I was like, hey, before you leave, he was about to leave. I was like, grab that rose quartz star crystal and place it somewhere on my altar. And so he grabbed it. He went to this is it, right? He grabbed it, took the candle off, and just dropped it right in the center, because you could drop it right in the center, right? And dropped it right in the center. And put the candle back on. Looked at me and smiled. And it's like it's kind of like the star connected to the resemblance, or the star connected to where the light comes from, where the candle flickers, the light from the star, and the flame, and how they are ignited, and the meaning of rose quartz and his intention. It was just something like really beautiful that happened. But yeah, so just wanted to connect to that rose quartz thing with you, Miss Kiff. All right, so here we go. And black tourmaline. I love black tourmaline. All right, let's do this. So, here we go. Show me Miss Kiff's new moon spread. Show me Miss Kiff's new moon spread. Here we go. One. There we go. Another 2 for you. Damn, right there. 2 for you, Miss Kiff. Showing you where you're at, right, and what's behind it. And here we go. Let's go into your gratitude, like what got you here. Let's go into what got you here, okay? Being thankful for what got you here. Having appreciation for what got you here. All right? 1, 2, 3. All right? I'm just thankful for what got you here. Thank you for what got you here. Bam. Alright, so let's do this. We're going into desire next. Alright, so what is your highest self's most desire that you want to get for this new moon season. Your desire. 1, 2, 3. What's your biggest desire going into this new moon season? Bam. And then release of blockages that are unseen. A release of a blockage that is unseen. Show me her blockage. Alright, and then we're going to go for your action step. This is what your action step's going to be. Ooh, well, you don't want to get cut? Alright. Action step. Alright. This is... there's an action step right there, right off the bat. I already saw it. So, action step is associated with that one. I just want to put this right here. That's going to be there. But then another little stack of 3 showed up on the release of that, right? But it popped out. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, right off the top. That's going to be your action step right there, okay? Knight of Pentacles, whatever this comes into. Ooh, let's go do that. Judgment, what are we weighing for the Knight of Pentacles? Let's see overall what comes up over this, and we're going to see how we're going to weigh this out right here, okay? King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, all right? How we're going to pursue more abundance, how we're going about it. All right, so now we're going to go into cutting into the idea or the theme for your new moon spread. What's your new moon spread theme coming out? There's a nice little amount of pop-outs, right? New moon spread, right? New moon spread theme coming out. 1, 2, 3. There we go, High Priestess. There we go, High Priestess. Bam. High Priestess, new moon spread theme. Miss Kiff, you're coming into it. You're coming into it. This is your theme. Connect to it. Own your shit. Get into that situation where you know what you're doing. You know what's going on. You know how it's going to be. High Priestess right there. You know what's going your way. You're connected to it. You know what you're talking about. You are even actually becoming probably an expert in what you're talking about right now or what you're going through. Okay, so let's do that. Let's connect to that. Let's connect to that idea that this is being guided by the highest energy, one of the highest energies. You're being intuitively guided, right? God's at work right now. Yes, yes, yes. And then intuition is coming in that you are being intuitively guided by the High Priestess, all right? So let's go into these two right here. This is important. So this is what you're showing up at, what your present moment, what you are showing up as, okay? So your present moment, as you appear in the present moment. Ooh, scarce. Okay. Scarce. What's scarce? What's going on? What's not there? Coming in like scarce, where how we're appearing in our present moment is like scarce or not all there, or you know, wanting to take up the space, right? Wanting to take it up or wanting to take in the idea that we have stuff, right? We're thinking that we're scarce. So let's see what else. But really, we have a lot to be joyful for. We're thinking we don't have a lot. We're thinking that there's nothing to be joyful for, or we're just coming out of it. Either we're thinking that we don't have much, or we're just coming out of it and we're just realizing this. We're just thinking that we're abundant and there's a lot of people that are there showing us it. We want to get to, we know this is capable. So this is either how we're coming out of it, or this is where we're thinking. So with the intention of this, as you appear in the present moment, you might be feeling scarce right now, but really this is what's coming at it. This is what's going on. So that makes a lot of sense for what are we weighing right here in the Nine of Pentacles, is like thinking that we don't have it or that we're not worthy of it. But really, this is where it's at. That we have this, but we still think it. All right, abundance, but we still think it. So let's see what's next, okay? So gratitude, what could we think to be here? What could we thank for being here right now? Like, how did we get here? What can you be thankful for that has led you here for this present moment? All right. the Hermit. So, upside down, the Hermit, for this scarceness that you're at, that you're thinking that you're at, or coming out of it, and getting into this, what you got to think is actually probably you are coming out of this. So you used to be this way, right? Thinking this way, having that, being scarce, but knowing that you're truly abundant and you have support from the people that you are around, and you have things to be thankful for and having appreciation for, right? And while where you're getting to this, there's more energy in being appreciative than there is in thinking that nothing's coming to you. And so that, but knowing that you didn't want to be there anymore with the Hermit upside down is what got us there. Knowing that you didn't want to be here anymore as a Hermit. Away, alone, not doing anything, keeping yourself withdrawn. Because people might think that you don't have much to offer. There you go. Thinking that you don't have much to offer, but really you do. That's what actually kept you there. And what's bringing you out, because you do have much to offer, and that's what's keeping you and getting you out of being the Hermit. Adam, yes, it's been a journey of struggles. Saturn return that turned my life upside down. I've been building up for the last year. Oh, I gotta sit down when I do these. Just pop my back right there. All right, so right here. So what got us here? A dual way. See, like with the Pegasus right here, the dual-headed Pegasus. It's like there's two ways of what it got us here. Yeah, we were the Hermit, but being the Hermit got us somewhere else. Okay? But it's more than that. Letting go of limiting beliefs. It's actually like recognizing the limiting belief when it's happening and just letting it go. Instead of just thinking, oh, I should have acted a different way. You know, it's in the fucking action, right? Like in meditation. It's in the split moment in between thoughts of when the intention of the meditation is set. Right? I can't clear my thoughts in meditation. You're not supposed to. It's the slot in between the thoughts of when the intention of the meditation is solidified. So it's the action in between the situations that solidified the idea of letting it go. I have so much. I don't like being defined with money. My heart is overflowing and abundant. There you go, girl. Your desire, what your higher self most desire going into this moon cycle. What are you desiring right here? Okay, here we go. What are you desiring? Oof. Here you go. Abundance. Right here. Fullness. Fullness. Abundance would be Pentacles, right? No, fullness. Like fullness with the cups. Fullness. This is what you are desiring. You are desiring this, the ending of this. That's why it's upside down. If you had it ready and that's what you're wanting, you know, I want this. I want more of this. But really what it's coming in as, what are you desiring? The ending of this. The ending of not having this. On the outside, it might look perfect, but on the inside, not many people might not know the struggle that you're experiencing. No, I didn't hurt my back. I popped it. Did you hear that pop? Oh my god. Okay, but that's what's ending. That's what you want to end. That's your desire. You want that to end. What kind of alignment, Jess? You do mental, like Reiki on your head. I'm level 1 Reiki, and the Reiki master that I worked with, she's like kind of like 5th generation to the actual person that created Reiki or connected to the establishment of Reiki, right? And so there's like you could do Reiki to focus on your head. Right, so this is what you want more of. You want this to end. You want the fact that it looks one way and it looks another way on the outside and it is the other way on the inside. And 10 of Cups, right? And you want this to end. You want the falseness of it to end. You want the realness of it to happen. Okay? Get your 10 of cups, girl. Get your freaking 10 of cups. What do we need to release to get our 10 of cups then? Right? What do we need to release to get our 10 of cups? Let's ask that right here. This is number 4. Right here. Do you have a hard time accepting? Miss Kiff, that's what I visualized last night in my meditation, and my heart expanded with love. Do you have a hard time accepting? Miss Kiff, let me know. Do you have a hard time accepting? Ooh. Trust. Because I'm asking if you have a hard time accepting, because the thing that you need to let go is not like something, but like, see how she's being given something right here? See how she's being given something? So I want to say what you have to give up is not being given something, but receiving, being given something. You have to give up when people give to you. Like, give up that feeling, because I have a fear of rejection. I have a hard time accepting love. Oof. So you have so would that ricochet? Who told me that word? Okay, so you have a hard time accepting love, and does it ricochet into friendships and quality friendships, and even into family members? Because there's something about even accepting help in the many ways that it could come, right? So it's almost like you have a hard, you have a hard time accepting in many ways, in many different ways, not just in one way, but in many different ways. So if you accept from them, how does this sound to you when I say this? When you accept, no, I'm not gonna say that. I have a thought in me already. Let's see what Amo says. Let's see what Amo says. Amo, what's going on with her release? Like, what's blocking? What's there? What else is there? She needs to release the idea of letting go, right? Okay, let's see. How can we help her release the block? How can you help her? What does she need to know to release this block? Show me the release. Show me. 1, 2, 3. Pathway. Passage. It's going to be something that you have to go through. Experiencing it. There's no way... there's no way over or under it. It's just something that you have to go through and experience. This feeling of being abandoned, this feeling of thinking that there's going to be hurt or damage from relationships, or people are going to leave you again. It's something that you have to go through. So pathway and passage come in to show us that it's the way to go. It's just the way. There's no way over it or under it. It's just the way it is. In this sense of thinking that people are going to come and leave. People go and people come. Energies exchange. Energies flow in and flow out, but energies are never gone, right? They just transmute and change into different things. Okay, so pathway and passage is showing us that, you know, this feeling of abandonment, this feeling that, you know, people come in and leave, it's a part of the thing. It's the, like, I just came into your life, right? I wasn't here 3 days ago for you, Miss Kiff, or 4 days ago. But that's just like idea, like people come in and people go for the blessings that they are, right? And I think that when we realize that people come in and people go as the blessings that they are. And so when people abandon us or when people leave, and even in my own self-realization of understanding abandonment, you know, what blessings did I learn from them while they were in my life? And what blessings do I hope that I instilled on them when I was in theirs? I hope that helps with that. Okay, so that's how we're going to release the blockage, the feeling of being abandoned, the feeling of accepting from somebody, and then all of a sudden they stop giving and you just feel abandoned because you received so much from them. I get you. But that's the way things go. All right, so thank you, Amo. That was sweet. All right, so let's go into your action step right here, Miss Kiff. Miss Kiff right here. Action step. Your action step to manifest the desire of wanting your Ten of Cups to manifest. What's your desire? How are we gonna get the action step going? You know, and again, I'm gonna Amo, real quick. What can help her manifest? Amo's gonna tell us what could help us manifest. And again, you know, I want to bring this attention back to the High Priestess. As I'm at it, I moved the attention back to the High Priestess. Is that this is for the overall evolution of your highest self, for High Priestess, not Empress. You know, not Empress, not Queen. High Priestess. That's like a higher spiritual connection than the Empress or a Queen. This is evolvement, evolution, highest sense of being. Okay? So all of this, understanding it in these senses. Some of it are not going to be so tutti frutti. But here we go. So, yeah, Amo, let's get back to it. Amo, let me go with understanding the helping of some action steps for Miss Kiff. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so here we go. Miss Kiff, what's your action step? Ace of Pentacles. I love how it's with fucking Pentacles right now. That's the action step of the abundance and whatnot, right? But really, it's the first action step in achieving your ten of Pentacles over there, and achieving that fulfillment that you want, is to start acting abundant. That's your action step. Take the first step in being abundant. That's the first way out of it. I need to point this out to you. The first step out of this being, right? Of this way, the first step out of this is taking actions and being abundant. Right here. And even the mountain right here. The mountain right here in the back is simplifying that it's going to be a journey. Just like you said earlier, it's going to be a journey. But also at the same time, what if you could be stepping into this abundant field because of the journey that you just came off of? Hey, Miss Kim. What if that could be it? Right? So the action step is to like realize the journey that you're on, like you just said. It's taking the actions of understanding that you are abundant. you're abundant. Like, what are you abundant about? What do you really have a lot to offer? Like you said, start taking the action and embracing that abundance. Right here, here's the contemplation, in the scales right here. How can you show this? How can you pursue it? How could you go after more in the areas of abundance? So let's see that. With the Knight of Pentacles looking forward into seeing what these action steps could be, let's see what they are. Ooh, opportunity right away. Staff, direction. Take this as your sign. This is your sign. Take this as your sign of finding the direction that you're looking for. Intuition. Fish. Intuition. You know how salmon, fish, it might not look like a salmon, it's a little fighter fish. But salmon, let's take this idea from the salmon. Salmon, little egg, born, just follows the current of life. Follows the current of life all the way out to the ocean. Right? How does the salmon know how to get back? How does the salmon know how to get back to create more of itself? How does the salmon know? It's intuition. That's how the salmon gets back. It follows its intuition. And you're a Pisces? Girl, come on. Amo, you are freaking awesome. So here you go. Following our intuition as well. Right? So if we have this opportunity and someone says, I don't know, do whatever you think should be done, then girl, follow your intuition. Straight out of that. If somebody gives you that opportunity, because you're going to get this right here, right? You're going to get some direction. You're going to get an opportunity, right? That's going to help you point the direction of where you need to go to get this. This guy right here, King Knight of Pentacles, is wondering where to find that abundance. He's setting off to uncover it. He's looking for direction, and he's going to follow his intuition to do the first action step in manifesting abundance. You're welcome. Thank you, YouTube. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. Started this year by surrendering and going with the flow and guiding with my intuition. Yes. Continue to do so. Continue. This is the upstream part. This is the upstream part of that thing. And girl, there's a lot of us in that upstream part. I'm swimming up there with you, girl. Miss Kiff, good for you. All right, so here we go. How do you feel, Miss Kiff? Again, guys, if you want to get in on a new moon spread reading and you liked what was going on tonight, just let me know that you hit up the Venmo or the PayPal in any fucking way. Like, and I'm there for you. You guys get a full-blown reading. I'm just, Adam, what do you have for me? Miss Kim, ooh, girl, I got you. Just whatever freaking way. It's an energy exchange. It's the intention. That you mean the purest of intention to show your encouragement for my work and my craft and my talent. Like, yeah, like, this is all, that's all that, what it is, really. But I'm down to pull cards for people and show them directions and connections and, showing you directions and connections. I've got to write that one down. Showing you directions and connections. Thank you, sir. All right, Adam, what do you have for me? Trust, gratitude. I feel like this is an add-on to last night. Any additional love meditation? Yeah. If you're firing, you're loving unconditional love meditations or meditations at all. My good friend, the Fire Empress. If you go to YouTube, search her, the Fire Empress. search her, the Fire Empress, and she does amazing meditations. She has the most beautiful voice for meditations. Oh my God, you really like. They get you in the freaking zone. And she just start doing them at a certain frequency now, so they're a lot more potent. Poet and didn't know. Poet and didn't know it. Poet and didn't know it. Got it. All right. Okay, Miss Kim, let me clean this up real quick. All right, and I'll get you in. All right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna clean this up real quick. I'm gonna get the cards together, do a nice little shuffle wipe of them, for their energy, and yeah. Jess, if you're still on, what do you think of Miss Amo over here, of the Antiquities of Magic Oracle? Wait, one second. Sorry guys, I'm gonna grab my phone real quick. I needed to do this. And so yeah, and just yeah, dude. So what was I doing? Oh, Jess, what are you thinking of the fire of the? Maybe I need to go to sleep already. All right, so here we go. Jess, what do you think of the Amo deck, or the Antiquities of Magic Oracle deck? Dying to know what you think of it. Can you type it, Miss Amo? I love it. Can you type it? What do you mean, can you type it? Antiquities of Magic. So Antiquities is spelled... Fuck. Antiquities is spelled ANTIQUIT. I don't know how to spell that shit. Sorry. It's spelled... It's really Gothic writing, so it's really hard to see it. Oh, here we go. ANTIQUITIES. And it's magic with a K, with a CK at the end. All right. Oh yeah. The Fire Empress. That's what you want me to know. That's what you want. Okay, let's see if I could get her on. Let's go to channels. Let's go to your channel. No, am I that? No. Oh, there we go. Copy link. So I'm gonna be putting the link to the Fire Empress here in the chat. That's my homegirl. That's one of my besties. Her name is Rachel Jane. She does amazing meditations. She does this childhood meditation. Man. Oh, I cried so much connecting to my younger self. Like, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. More insight detail. I have so many decks, but the Antiquities of Magic, love the artwork. Very helpful in detail. I love it at the moment. It's both. It is both, so thank you. All right, Miss Kim. Let's get you in, Miss Kim, okay? I'm going to do a wiping of all of these decks real quick. You are delirious. I almost am. I swear I almost am. Like, for reals, I was waiting. I totally felt like I couldn't do nothing today until Amazon came. And Amazon didn't come until like 4:30 tonight. If you check my stories, Jess, on IG, you totally see my stories of all this stuff coming in today. But yeah. I was waiting all day for this, and I did a few lives on Facebook. So I do coaching. I'm a life coach primarily, and on my Facebook I do this segment called Coffee with Adam and all the things, and I did a nice segment on connecting to how God speaks to us and how God comes to us and reminds us about the realignment or alignment that we need to have with Him. I only use those, right? I didn't use Osho, right? Let's do it. Trying to get sponsored by Amazon, man. That's big. But I do want to do, I like doing unboxings and I like doing reviews of things. My IG is I am Adam Martinez. Just one word, I am Adam Martinez. All right, so here we go. Let's go into Miss Kiff. Check my messages. All right, cool. I don't know where to put this. I don't know where to put my phone. Get out of here. All right, cool. I totally feel you, and I love doing video content more than written content, and the lives on Facebook just don't get as much traction because people are just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and don't like literally take the time to do this, so to watch and whatnot, so all right, you might get some stalling in a little bit. I'm seeing that my Wi-Fi signal is kind of low. Guys, I'm going to be doing new moon spreads tomorrow as well. Alright. Miss Kim, let's get you in. Thanks, Jess. And it's all your intention and the way you want to use something. And I totally saw so much value in using this. Because I'm a symbology freak. I love the symbologies. I love the signs. I love the way things just come together. Like this tapestry in the back. Like there's just so much going on with it, and it's just so representative of and even just like the main thing. The fact that it was just like Eye of the Oracle right there, bam. And each little thing, each little circle right here is one of the zodiac signs. So like it goes like Aquarius, Libra, it goes all in a circle like that too. Phases, like, okay, phases of the moon, right? Phases of the moon with the full moon being in the center. And then we have the palm, we have the awareness of the spirals going inside. We have a nice little like a bee right there, or moth, what for manifestation, butterfly, swirl. Like we have all kinds of things going on in there. So yeah, let's get you some maniacs in this chat. By the way, how are you streaming your live on YouTube? What platform? Your quality is amazing. Thank you. I'm using a really good camera. I'm using a Canon EOS M50 high bitrate camera, and then I'm using OBS broadcasting software, open source broadcasting software, and then what else? And the lighting just came in today. Lighting right here. Really, girl, you could have an iPhone. You literally, and it's really about the lighting. It's about the lighting. Like even in the way that you keep your stature and your way, like when I turn like this, I don't like this because I don't like the way the back of my neck looks. I feel weird. I'm self-conscious about that. So like when I turn and I like catch it on my side view, like I get distracted because I don't know. I feel weird seeing myself like that. All right, here we go. Sorry for the delay, Miss Kiff. Let's get you in. All right, let's do this. Again, Miss Kiff, if you just a recount or a recap of what they are meaning, right? So what the areas mean. So right here we have how you're appearing as the present moment, the appreciation for what got you there, what your desire, what your highest self is desiring, right? The release of the blockages that you need to release to get it, the action steps to receive it. Okay, so let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it and push it to it. Thanks, Miss Kiff. I try. All right, here we go. Trust me, it took years of being on lives. It took a lot. I've done a lot of lives, but no, it's just I just want to be real. I just want to be truthful. I want to be truthful. I want to show my true self. That's what my intention is. I want to show my true, engaging self. Okay, here we go. All right, Miss Kiff, we're gonna go this in. We're gonna be into it. So, how am I showing up? Who am I showing up as right now in this present moment? All right. So one. There we go. There it is, right there. It just showed you right there. That's who you're showing up in this present moment, right? That's who you're showing up as in your present moment. Okay. And then, are you saying Miss Kiff or Miss Kim? Miss Kim. Sorry, Miss Kim. Miss Kim. All right, so, and then right now we're going to go into appreciation of how we got here. Appreciation of how we got here. The vessel in which we got here. What ways we got here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bam. Right there. I'm meaning that. I'm totally meaning that, Miss Kim. Exactly, Miss Kiff. All right, so here we go. So then we're going into your desire of like how your highest self sense of desire, right? Like what do you want to get out of this new moon phase or this new era, this new month? 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And then let's go into the blockages that we need to let go. Show me her blockages. What blockages do we need to let go of? Right? So let's go into this. Blockages, going into the blockages. All right, here we go. Blockages. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Whoa, wrong placement. And then now we're gonna go into action steps. So we're gonna go into action steps. Show me her action steps. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna cut the deck again for overall theme. Here's your overall theme. Not taking the opportunity, not seeing it as, you know what, you got to step up, girl. This is what the overall theme is. This is a reminder. This is your nice little kick in the butt that you might need to see that you need to step up to boss mode. This 10 of Wands is representative to, like, you know what, fine, I'll do it myself kind of feeling, but in a way like you're not seeing it. You don't want to see that moment. But actually, there might be people waiting around for you to take that opportunity, for you to take that moment to do the work. But really, because of that, you know that they're waiting for you to do the work. You don't want to do it. But really, it's for your highest sense self. It's for your highest good to actually step up and do the work and show what it looks like to be an opportunist, a boss, someone that's in charge. That's what this is, the overall theme. Okay? Here we go. Who are we showing up as? We are showing up wanting it all. That's how we're showing up, right? We are showing up wanting it all, wanting to make sure that we are over here, we are over there, we got this, we got that, we could pay for this, we could pay for that. Oh, the dogs got fed, yes, and I signed the check for that. This is how we are showing up and wanting to show up. Or we're either that or sorry, we're either that way, straight out the gate, right? Or we're either that way, or we're thinking of, so it's either my mind on my money, or my money is on my mind, right? Your mind is on your money, or your money is on my mind. That's how we have this. We're either thinking of how we're using our mind to assess our money situation and how to gain more, or the money of lack thereof is showing everywhere where we need it. The fact that it's everywhere, it's here, it's there, showing us where we're lacking it, or where we're having it. Amo, can you give me some clarity real quick, please? Mo, what is it? Some clarity on that. Is it mind on the money or money on the mind? Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, let's see. Butterfly upside down. Transformation. Yep. Refusing it. So again, refusing right here. Mo. So right here we have transformation. This one's the one that came out. Not Mo, but Miss Kim. This one came out butterfly transformation, but it came in upside down over how you're showing up. So it's not wanting to take the opportunity, not wanting to be, all right, boss time for me to do it. And because of that, it is you starting to finally see, fuck, I needed money for that. Fuck, I needed money for this. Fuck, I needed money for that. Fuck, I needed money for this. And this right here with butterflies upside down is because you're refusing the transformation, or you're refusing that opportunity right here. Adam Martinez. Adam, I am currently waiting a business plan. It is my procrastination that has hindered me. I want you to know how accurate this is right now. You're on it, girl. You're refusing it. You're refusing the transformation right there. You're refusing how this is like really going in there. Because you're not taking it. You're because like, fuck, I should have did it. There are 2 times to plant a tree, right? To sit under the shade of the tree. There's 2 times to plant a tree. 1 is right now. 2 is 20 years ago. There you go. So which one are you going to continue to refuse the transformation? That's what this is offering you. The overall theme. This is what this whole reading is going to show you. Okay. So I just want to say that this is what this whole reading is going to show you, okay? And you're welcome, Miss Kim. I hope this hits you pretty good. In a good way. In the highest of ways, all right? In the highest of ways. I hope this hits you pretty good and in the highest of ways, all right? So let's get into it. So let's go into how we're going to be appreciative for what God is here. Like gratitude. What God is here. Okay, so that's represented by the double-headed Pegasus over here, okay? Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, right there. Last reading had Page of Pentacles upside down. Is not having it. That's what God is here. Not having it. Not having anything is what God is here. Not having, having to know that what God is here in this area right here, what God is here in this area right here is that. Not having it. Page of Pentacles upside down. That's what God is here in the first place. Not taking the opportunities to step into boss mode, seeing how it's not happening, right? And again, because you got here, not seeing where the opportunity is, not seeing where the abundance is at in it. Not just money. Again, this is not about money or material things. It's about all forms of abundance. There's the reference to butterfly again. This is your second time reading me, bringing it up, and I have a large butterfly tat. This is my year. I am not stopping going forward. Manifest, girl. Manifest. Manifest. Not manifest. What's the word? Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, girl. Metamorphosis. All right, here we go. So what God is here? That way of being. That's what God is here. That's what God is going on right here. Okay. Let's go into your desire. What's the highest self most desire going into this moon cycle? What's your highest self's most biggest desire going into this moon cycle? So right, all this is just where you're at right now. Your highest desire is to get out of it. High Priestess comes in. Highest desire, of course. Of course you want to step into boss mode. Of course you want to be there. High Priestess comes in. Of course you want to get out of this. Step into boss mode. Get rid of all this. This is your highest desire. I want to be this. I want to be boss. I want to be CEO. I want to be the top of whatever profession that I'm in. Spiritual enlightened, yes, totally. But right there, that's representing the top of the highest profession of whatever you're in. That's your highest desire. Like right there. This is my year. I am not stopping going forward. Boom. High Priestess shows up. No, you're not. This is the goal. High Priestess. So what could be blocking you? All right. So we're going to get into what could be blocking you real quick. I already know Amo wants to help us know what could be blocking us. Amo. 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 Alright, Amo. Come on. Like, if you could see the way she showed up in my head when I was consecrating her. Oh my god. Alright, Amo. Come on. Show us how... more about a little bit what's blocking Miss Kim. 1, 2, 3. I literally hope you leave this live up. I need to hear this reading constantly. I am a boss. I am in all areas of my life. I will totally leave this stream up. Alright, so let's take about your blocking. Let's see what you're blocking. What do you need to release? What release of blockage do you need to release? Here we go. Temperance. Weighing it out. Stop weighing it out so much. You're not weighing it out enough. You don't think you could handle it. You don't think you could understand or have the right answer. Right? So here's weighing it out is like, oh, you're really you like to weigh things out. You're contemplative. You understand things. But here is your blockage is like, you don't like to weigh things out. You don't like to be wrong. You don't like to have to make the choices, which is right, because bosses have to make fucking choices. People that make the opportunities or make the choices or make the moves, make the money, have to make the freaking choices. Here we go, High Priestess. Dun, 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 dun. And so with Temperance upside down, you don't want to have to weigh things out. You don't want to have to do the pros and cons on things. And that's where bosses have to do it. Just so you know, Miss Kim, if you want to write down the timestamp on this, we probably started at 1:45, an hour and 45 minutes in. You want to put the timestamp so you could come back to it if you want to come back to it later on. Just so you could kind of like not figure out where it's at. You just put in 1:45 for the timestamp, so you can find it. But Temperance right here, having to figure it out. But here, this is the thing though, when people don't pick up in the Temperance card, weighing the shit out, figuring it out is part of the journey. It's part of it. It's understanding the pros and cons. It's all a part of it. It's all a part of it to enlightenment, to figure out what worked and what didn't. So don't be afraid to make decisions, to make bad choices. Fail forward, girl. I literally hope you leave this up. Gratitude. This is so crazy accurate. Alright, so here we go. So how could we help and release? How are you wanting to show her more help in making decisions? Cloud upside down. Revelation. Don't be afraid of the revelations. Don't be afraid of what the outcomes are going to be. So that's going into it. Like, you don't want to make choices because you're afraid of the outcomes, the revelations of them, right? You are afraid of the outcomes. You're afraid of weighing things out because either one, whether it's good or bad, you're afraid of the revelations of them. That's why. You're afraid that you might get in trouble. You're afraid that you might put somebody out. You're afraid that you might hurt somebody else. But girl, you're stopping yourself in doing that. All right, so let's go into your action step. Action step 5. Action step. And also this goes into anybody that might be reading a new moon ritual, or be coming into watching this later on. If any of these messages speak to you, go for it. Any of the symbols that represent your sign, go for it. This is all messages meant for whoever's watching. Okay? Action step. So this is going to be your action step. How to manifest. How to be the boss. That's what we're going to do. Like, how to manifest, how to be the boss. Right? It's going to be something you probably already know, girl. I already know it. It's probably going to be something you already know. I know it. Right? Okay, so let's see. The star. Do it. Pour yourself into it. Pour yourself into it. Either way, pour yourself into it. Well, what do you mean, Adam? Pour yourself into it. So either way, just pour yourself into it. So we have the star. Your action step. Pour yourself into it. Whether you pour yourself into what's already there and it's safe to pour yourself into it, right? Replenishing things, you're doing good, you're going into the same old thing, or you're gonna do something completely different and start other pathways, other ways of going, other ways of pursuing places. You're actually gonna be showing other people how to do what you do if you choose to do this. Other people will choose to follow you in your pathways, just like the way the star helps people navigate. The North Star helps people navigate. You are going to show other people how to do what you do. So, in the long run of what could happen if you do this, if you choose to just pour yourself into this opportunity, whether it's good or bad, whether you make bad or good choices, it's the overall learning experience that you're gaining. You're showing other people how to do it, in a way. You're showing other people how to step up. Trying to be smooth. There you go. All right. So there you go, Miss Kim. Girl. Oh, has not been done at all. Well, here you go, navigating the new way with the star. Being that way that other people were like, how did she do it? Especially with like, kind of like, I want to take this like, what if she is taking from what's already been done and pouring them into a place that's never been done before? Like, this is the spillage of her picking up water from the pond, right? But then at the same time, like, she's pouring it in a place that it's never been done before. So this is your action step. Do whatever hasn't been done before. And be that navigator. Thanks, Jess. Be that luminescent. So there you go, Miss Kim. Wow, it's 1:30. Doing late night readings is so fun. I love doing late night readings. It's kind of not like the hustle bustle to make sure I get everybody, but yeah. I'm going to be doing them tomorrow. I'm going to be having videos come out for Aries, for Leo, for Taurus, for their new moon spread as well. Same kind of thing like here, but geared towards their zodiac. And I'm going to be sitting down. Thank you, Miss Kim. You know, that's all that intention, the intention to write it. Because if you didn't have the intention to do it, you wouldn't have the intention to write it. Right? It's the intention. That's all that matters, man. Miss. Are you tired, Adam? I'm a little tired. I do get exhausted. Remember, when was it? When I did the live stream, the first time around. I don't know if you were there, Jess. The first live stream that I did, and then the next day I did a live stream again. That third day, I was exhausted. I was so tired because I haven't worked this muscle in a long time to do so many readings, so often, or connecting deeper to the depth of information that I'm trying to transmute or push through this vessel. Right? There's a lot of like I feel like there's a lot of transference energy that goes on into maintaining it for the energy to transfer, right? And structural integrity or whatever. But yeah, so that's there's a little bit of tiredness. Will be perfect. I'll be tuning in. Yeah, Taurus. What time? Do you stand up on your lives? I'm Taurus. I'm Taurus rising. Taurus. I am standing up right now because I wanted to have the mobility of what's going on. Because this is a new setup, having it like this. But already, like right now, oops, just broke out. But like already, like right now, like I know that this right here is in the way, because like this is like where my hands are messing up right now, and so like you can't like yeah, so like right here is like my hand hitting it right here. This is where it's at. So I probably want to rearrange the setup, and then if I do, I won't need to like stand up. But since it was a new setup, I wanted to stand up to make sure I got like full mobility around and whatnot. But now that I see, like, I could probably like turn it this way, and have like north right here, and just place them that way, and yeah, I'll be able to do it. And then have the camera in a different way. Anyways, you know what I mean. Thank you, Miss Kim. I appreciate all that care, guys. I appreciate the make sure you take care of yourself. Thanks. I do. It's been a long time since I've shared like this gift like this, and it's been openly received and openly accepted like this, and it feels really good. And Jess, thank you, Jess. You have a little special place in my heart. You are digging out a little nook and cranny in my heart. All right, guys. So I'm going to clean this up real quick. Yeah. So what time tomorrow? I'm not sure what time tomorrow for the live, but as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna get started on doing those readings. I think those are gonna be pre-recorded, so I could kind of like boop 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 them out because I talk too much. Not talk too much, but I like to be engaging with people in the chat, so I'll probably pre-record those, right? Pre-record the signs, and then probably later on in the day, probably like around 2 or 3, right? 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I'll probably want to go live and just do them for people that want to have a new moon spread reading. Yeah, like around 2 or 3 PST, Pacific Standard Time, on the West Coast. I mean. Get ready to be mods. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I love that. That's so fucking cool. Get ready to be mods. I'm so excited and ready for that. I'm so excited for that. And ready for that. And I hope it does. Like, I want to just help as much people as I can, like, get connection to their signs and the symbology and the little nudges that God and the universe are trying to show us that we need to see, that we're not paying attention to. Like, sometimes it's right there waving in our face, and we're just like, because we're not tuned into the right frequency sometimes, and so this, like, card reading, the divination, it's the frequency that we both could tune into, so that's how we get the communication. Other than that, we might not be seeing the toxic relationship, we might not be seeing the job opportunity, we might not be seeing the toxic behavior that we're stuck in, or even the blockages, because we're not tuned into the frequency. But card reading, this is a frequency. This is a certain kind of frequency. Okay, let's set that intention. God, My intention for this channel is to hold the highest hope and highest purity of light intention to reach the right people in the right way, in the best way, and in the hopes that it could help them in the guidance that they're seeking to take the next right indicated step to their highest sense of self and to the highest area of ascension for themselves. And yeah. Is my volume gone? Is my volume gone? No. Hello. Yeah. I hope you guys all heard that right now. Alrighty, guys. You guys are so cool. It's back. Cool. I got your intention. Alright, cool. I just, I hope God's heard me. I know God heard me too. And yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. I'm gonna probably go rewind and reduce. I sat with you and set that intention with you. Thank you, Miss Kiff. And thank you, Australia. Thank you, Wales. Thank you, everybody where you guys are all at. I totally appreciate it. Thank you guys for setting that intention with me. And I do look forward to you guys being moderators. I love that. That lit my heart up. That kind of like, my heart was just like lit up when it saw that comment right now. That was really cute. I love that. But okay, guys, I'm gonna go. You guys have a beautiful, bright, and shiny day when you guys start it. I will see you guys on the next live, or the next thing that you see me on, the next episode, on the next one. There you go. I'll see you guys on the next one. Again, I am Adam Martinez. This is Eye of the Oracle. Remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, from the deepest part of my heart, thank you, and I appreciate it all. Remember, what you appreciate appreciates. I'll see you guys on the next one.